Students filed into the pavilion Saturday morning to give back in the annual Big Event. After checking in, grabbing t-shirts, and a bite to eat, students broke up into over 100 groups to go out and complete service projects in the Oxford community.
It's just a really cool day for me. I feel like it's a day where students at Ole Miss get to say thank you to Oxford in a really different way.
You can give money, you know, and money runs out eventually or you gain more, but time you never get back.
The Big Event volunteers wore these shirts and helped Oxford citizens one shovel at a time. But most volunteers say that they appreciate the relationships they formed the most.
I really believe God's had a hand in this the whole time. My husband died in 2010, and the very next year, y'all started the Big Event.
For 6 years, students have made their way back to Miss Beth to help her around the house, but they stick around for the brownies, pink lemonade, and conversation.
There's so many things I couldn't do that my husband used to do for me, and so every year, you've come every year so faithfully to my house to do whatever.
See things like this, I mean, it really warms your heart, and it really sets a precedent for people coming behind them. And so to be able to give back, I mean, it means everything.
Not only does the Big Event host the largest day of service in the state of Mississippi, but both residents and students believe it bridges the gap.
Way of physically saying thank you to Oxford, but it's so much more than that. It just let's just kind of just have one big hug, you know, on a day. It kind of just feels like a hug.
People see with college students is the square after the ball games, or too much noise, or they think that college kids are kind of self-centered sometimes, and that is so not true.
And for next year, as students return to their favorite service projects and Oxford residents like BETH FITZ, the Big Event sponsor Renaissance Bank is planning another rivalry between Ole Miss and Mississippi State to see who can outserve the other in both schools' Big Event. Meredith Parker, NewsWatch, Ole Miss.